pretty much own the islands around here. They are absolutely everywhere out there, and they are a beautiful eating shellfish. So that's why we keep eating them, we keep cooking them on the fire because it's one of our favorite.
Ninh xin chào tất cả các cô chú, anh chị và các bạn. Hôm nay Ninh sẽ review một thử thách sinh tồn, không có thức ăn, không có nước uống trên một hòn đảo hoang. Vậy anh ấy sẽ sinh tồn trên hòn đảo hoang này như thế nào? Thì mời các cô chú, anh chị và các bạn đón xem video cùng Ninh nha. Cái này là người ta đang mà đi ra cái khu vực mà hòn đảo mà bỏ hoang đó các bạn. Sinh tồn á. Wow.
We've arrived on destination.
Sinh tồn cùng với là một bạn nữ.
Alright. Are you ready for this, my chico?
I don't know.
This is gonna be a bloody experience. We just arrived on a complete
Sinh
abandoned
tồn mà
little
có một
island in
người
the middle
phụ
of
nữ mà đi cùng
absolutely
thì
nowhere. Here we
vui.
go. What's going on, doggies? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to a survival challenge. So not too long ago, I asked my girlfriend, if you were stuck on a little abandoned island, what are the 3 things that you would take? Only 3 things. And she said, a fishing rod, a knife,
Ý anh ấy đang
and a
nói
mask
là
and snorkel. So today, this is exactly what we're doing. We have no food,
cùng những cái đồ
we've
vật
got no
để
water,
tay
and we've just
nái.
been dropped off
Là cái
by
tàu
this
thuyền
boat
là
in the
chở anh ấy
background
để mà
on this tiny little
đi vào
abandoned
đảo xong
island
rồi
in
người
Indonesia.
ta đi
So
về
what the
lại các
plan
bạn.
today is pretty much see if we can survive with these 3 things. We've got a fishing rod, a knife, and a mask and snorkel. So I don't know what today's going to bring. We've got to gather food. We need to somehow generate drinking water. It is bloody hot out here right now. First of all, what we're going to do, we're just going to do a
Bạn
lap
nữ nhìn
around
dễ
this
thương phết các bạn
island.
ơi.
It's an epic island. It's only about 500 or 400 meters long and about 100 meters wide. So it's only a tiny little island, literally in the middle of nowhere. Unfortunately, it's littered with rubbish. So even though we're really remote, there's a lot of rubbish up here on the beach. That is going to come in handy for us today, trying to gather water, food and shelter. So
And shoe, look.
and shoes. She's already got one shoe.
Mắc
And it
trời
fits
rồi
like
cái
a
dép
glove.
rồi.
So we're going to go around, sift through all this rubbish, and then I'm going to try to find a way to start making some water. All right, so what we're going to do straight up is this is going to be our base. This is like a beautiful tree. We're only going to have this sun. We're only going to have shade here for a little while. As that sun moves over, the shade's going to disappear. But right now, we're going to try to stay as cool as we can. We're going to leave our stuff here. This is going to be our base. We're going to adventure around the island, pick up all the materials we need for the day. And then we need to start making water because, to be honest, I'm already thirsty. You?
It's hot.
It is so hot out here.
Long ride.
And it was actually a super long ride on that boat just to get to this little island. So we've had nothing to drink today. Water is the first thing we need to do. After that, maybe we can go play around with some food or shelter, but definitely water is a necessity right now. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's start a big walk around this
Bạn nữ
island.
có nụ cười dễ
pick up
thương
all
các
the
bạn ơi.
materials we need, and then it's going to be on. All right, let's go. I'm just going to take the knife. We'll leave everything else here.
Yeah.
Nâng bui. Các anh ấy đang tìm kiếm những cái đồ mà vẫn còn mà để dùng được đó các bạn.
All right, this, to most people, this little patch of rubbish here just looks like rubbish. But for us right now, this here is possibly like a life-saving pile of rubbish. There is everything I could possibly ask for in this tiny little patch of rubbish here. We have glass bottles, plastic bottles, beautiful, like very clean plastic bottles. There's a lot of wood, dry wood, there's old coconuts, there's coconut husk, all in this one little patch here. So I think what we've done, we've split up because obviously today there's 2 people, so you need the double amount of water. Right now it is, look at this, I'm sweating bullets. Obviously I've got a long sleeve shirt on. One of the most important things are you just don't want to get sunburned. So I've got a long sleeve shirt on. Probably black isn't the best color, but it's all I had. So we've split up. Mucky's going to do the lap of the island. I'm going to stick on this side of the island. I'm going to look through all this rubbish. What I'm thinking straight up, because there's 2 people, we need a double amount of water. So I want to get a fire going, possibly use a glass bottle, sort of like, I don't know, maybe I'll boil the water from this.
Như
We'll try to
là
make
anh
a
ấy muốn
still.
gọi là tận dụng
there's
mấy
just
cái,
like
cái
this is
chai
probably
đó
gonna come
để
in
tạo
handy.
ra nước
Look at
uống
that,
các bạn.
That's just random. That's a fluorescent light. That is obviously a glass tube, so I could possibly use that glass tube for something.
Cái
That would actually probably come really in handy.
cái thanh
So
tiếp
there's a lot of
mà
rubbish
thanh
just
tiếp
sitting in
đèn
this
đó.
pile here. The first things first, I think I'm just gonna make a bow drill. We can see if we can get a fire going with a bow drill. Once I've got a fire started, we can start to boil water. Then I'll move on to a second method, maybe a third method, trying to keep as much water flowing as we can as the day goes on, because it's not just me out here now. My girlfriend's here with me, and it's a little bit of fun, but at the same time, we honestly don't have water. So that is the number one thing right now. I'm gonna get a fire started. We need to go make a bow drill. So let's get stuck into that.
Như
Alright, so what I've
You
done
cool.
here, I've just found this old coconut.
các bạn có để
She's
ý
an
không?
old girl.
Cứ
If
mỗi
you
lần
listen
mà
to this,
cái video sinh tồn nào mà trên đảo
there's
á,
actually
là như
about
trái dừa
probably this
là
much liquid in the bottom
sự
of this
sống vậy đó.
coconut, which is actually drinkable, and it will be hydrating.
giống như
But
là trái dừa là
I
linh
don't
vật
want it so much. Well,
của
I
sinh
definitely
tồn vậy
do
đó.
want the liquid out of it. But what I'm doing here, because this coconut's been on this beach for so long, it is bone dry. It was washed up here, way up above the tide line. So this coconut husk, which I'm trying to get out now, it's never an easy mission. This coconut husk is going to be super dry. You can hear it cracking. That's going to help me start a fire. I've got my 3 bits of wood here for a bow drill. A little bit of string I found on the beach up there. It really is amazing what you can find on these beaches. But that there is super dry, super crackly coconut husk, and
Kiểu
that
như
is
là
exactly
ý
what
anh
we
ấy
want to
nói là
start a
lấy cái
fire.
vỏ dừa
That,
đó
a bit of string,
mà
3 bits of wood. We
để
should be able to get
tạo
a
ra
fire
mà
going.
tạo
It's
ra
gonna take a
lửa
little
các bạn.
bit of
Cái
persistence.
dụng cụ đó để
should be
giúp
able to get
anh
a
ấy
fire
để
going.
tạo ra lửa. Cái cung đó để
Everything
kéo
is
á.
sort of set.
Kéo
We've got a little
để nó
spindle
cho
here.
có độ ma
Perfect
sát
size
để
spindle. We've got the bow drill. We've got our softwood,
để ra
our
lửa.
hardwood, a little bit of coconut here. We should be ready to go. We've got
Đi
dry
bằng nữ kìa,
husk.
giỏi chưa?
Yes.
Kiếm được mấy trái dừa kìa.
How'd you go? Oh, you got the same coconuts like I did. I found one.
Oh yeah?
Do they have a liquid?
Well, some of them.
Listen to this.
I was saying that it's either
Trái
way
dừa
like
nó vẫn còn
really
nước đó.
off.
Nah, if there's no holes in the coconut, it
This
should
one has two.
be drinkable liquid. That's like an eye drop of water in there. Listen to this.
Các bạn có
so
có
she's
thấy
got
cái gì mà
three.
giống như mình đang thấy không các
Oh,
bạn?
I need that. Did you get this?
Yeah, it's a ball.
This is perfect. I'm actually looking for something exactly like this to put on top of my spindle when I'm spinning the bow drill. That's going to be absolutely perfect.
I thought it's gonna be ball.
All right, I'm going to get this fire started, and then we're
And a
going to
little bit
start
of a string, but you already have some.
boiling water. Yeah, I've already got the string, but that'll come in handy later. All right, so what I'm doing here, got a beautiful ball of really dry, crusty coconut husk down here. We've got our piece of wood, we've got our spindle. I'm just making a nice smooth surface here, not too much pressure, a little bit of downward pressure, and I'm just spinning this, trying to make a beautiful seat between the spindle and the piece of wood here. We've cut a V into the piece of wood. This is what it looks like. So this is pretty much how it's going to look. This is nice, crispy, dry coconut husk. The amber's going to come, fall through this V, fill up on here. Hopefully we can get a little bit of an ember. And then Mucky's over there. She's getting the firewood ready, big wood, small wood, very, very small kindling. So hopefully we can get this fire going, start generating some fresh water. All right, let's give this bow drill a red hot crack. It's going to take a while, but that's just the way it usually goes. All right, I've had to use the bottle as the top of the spindle holder because that shell wasn't working very well. But been here for probably about 10 minutes. It's starting to get hot. You can see a little bit of smoke.
Giờ làm ra lửa mà như thế này cũng công phu
There's
lắm
not
các
a lot
bạn.
of smoke, but it is smoking slowly.
Mấy chuyện đơn giản nè.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Oh, Come on, come on.
Come on, come on. Thất bại các bạn.
It's gonna go.
Làm lại.
We nearly got it.
Làm lại.
Go.
Come on, come on. I can barely feel my arm. Fuck. Come on. Come on. All right, we've got a little bit of
Thất
smoke
bại
here.
làm lại.
It's starting. Don't stop.
Go lên.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Ready? Yes, it's working.
Rồi. Thành công rồi các bạn, thành công rồi. Thành công làm ra lửa rồi. Có khói rồi đó, ra lửa rồi đó.
Look at this. All right, let's get this straight over to the fire we've got made. That took an extremely bloody long time. Probably about 40 minutes to start that just then. But now that we've got that amber, that'll never go out. That was a mission, dude. But we got there. All right, let's transfer.
Thở mệt của anh thở.
Trào ngược do stress, tìm anh em cứu hỏa, làm dịu dạ dày nhanh, hiệu quả suốt 4 giờ.
What?
Wow,
Come over
khói.
here, bud. That smoke's gonna drown you.
Khói quá.
It's so hard to start fire, especially in a situation like this. This has got a massive ember in the inside of it, but it just will not go up. Come on, give it hell. How smoky is that? We need to get it going.
Bạn nữ lại phù.
It's so close.
Cool.
Why is it so hard to start a fire? We're nearly there.
Oh.
That is incredible. My eyes are on fire right now.
From there it's better.
Chưa lên lửa được. Thở vài cái lên lửa. Đó.
Hallelujah! That is what we needed.
Có lửa rồi
That
đó.
one little buff. Oh, that was a mission, absolute mission. But we got there. All right, we've got a tiny little flame sitting in here. That's gonna go up with a bang. That was a mission to start that fire. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, that's only one tiny little part of the puzzle. But we needed a fire because what I want to do is like a water distillery kind of thing. Look at my eyes.
Mấy người
Crying.
Tài
That
có
was a
cặp mắt
mission to
đẹp
start
dữ
that
các bạn.
fire.
Cặp mắt mà phía
But we
trong
got it
lòng mắt này nè.
Whoosha.
Xanh.
Alright.
On to the
Nhìn
next.
thấy đẹp
I'm
kìa.
sweating bullets right now. There's a tiny little bit of liquid in each one of these, so we'll get a little bit of a mouthful of water, a little tad of hydration, but the way that I want to make water is with this fire, so we need to get a big bed of coals, a big fire going, and then we're going to go explore up there, get a couple of glass bottles, see if we can make some fresh drinking water. But for now, it's all about these little coconuts. Let's dig in, see if we can get a mouthful of water out of each one. Oh, these are going to be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Open.
There'll be a little bit of water in each one. Not too much, but there'll be some in there. Alright, so this is the problem when you're finding coconuts on an island like this. You're never going to find, obviously these have been floating around in the ocean. We actually can't see any palm trees on this coastline here. So these, I don't think, have come from this island. But this is the thing, when you're going to walk around picking up coconuts from islands like this one is off. You can see it's all,
Oh, is it?
yeah, this one's not good. It stinks. Smell that.
Oh, no, thanks.
It'll make you spew. So that smells like, I don't know, it smells like a dirty old nappy. So hopefully the rest of these ones are not too bad, but that one, obviously we're not going to eat or drink that. That's cooked. So I'll just keep opening these up. We've got 3 more to open. See what they're like inside. Hopefully this one seems really dry, so this one shouldn't be too bad. There's definitely a bit of liquid inside there, so we'll just do the long job of opening all these coconuts, see how we go. We've got a pumping fire. Things are...
By ants.
You getting eaten by ants? How's the mosquitoes? The mosquitoes here are so hectic. Full on nature.
Chàng đã được trái dừa rồi đó. Mà đa số mình thấy dừa mà ẩn trôi mà ngồi biển trái dừa nó đang lao hư lắm các bạn.
Look, it's cracked the whole way around here, but what are you thirsty or something? How good is that? Is it how nice to drink?
Uống kìa. Dừa mà trái dừa mà càng khô là nước càng ngon lắm, ngọt nữa.
Oh, here we go. Still a little bit of beautiful liquid in there.
Dừa không bị hư luôn.
How good is that? First thing to drink all day. Oh, that's good. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to try to make like a little distillery sort of thing. But this is going to be full of salt water. I've cut this off a bit of bamboo. It's a perfectly hollow piece of bamboo. You can see me there. That's a perfectly beautiful hollow bit of bamboo there. So what is going to happen, or what I hope happens, is this is going to be full of water. We'll sit this in the fire.
Có nghĩa là nãy đang nói là
as this water boils in the bottle, the steam's going to run across here.
Trừ nhờ cái ống đó với lại cái chai tinh đó đút vào cái bình dừa để tạo ra nước uống á các bạn.
And then that bottle's slowly going to condensate and fill up with water. The condensation should be hectic in there because that's going to be boiling water. So I've just got to figure out exactly how I'm going to make this work. But that's the idea behind it, and hopefully we can get a little bit of drinking water, because those coconuts, they were good, but they're gone. So now we literally have nothing. And it's bloody hot right now, so see if we can dodge up some kind of a way where we can get fresh water from salt water.
Should work.
Hopefully it works. No, it has to work. Alright, so I'm going to do 2 different kind of ways if I have enough material. This is the first way that I'm thinking I'm going to do it.
Nhìn cái cách tạo ra nước uống đây độc lạ các bạn ơi.
Right now, but hopefully this generates a bit of water, because we are both extremely thirsty right now. Those coconuts, they wear off pretty bloody quick.
Không biết có thành công không?
So that glass bottle there is
full of salt water. Obviously you cannot drink salt water. That's why we need to make this distillery. That is full of salt water, running up the bamboo tube into the cleanest bottle I could possibly find on this beach. I don't know what's been in it, but we're just going to take the risk. Righto, so this is pretty much our first kind of the way we're going to do it. Bỏ cái chai nước vào đống lửa đó để tạo
that glass bottle should start
hơi nước
boiling
cái
up.
truyền qua cái chảy qua cái chai nhựa đó.
Inside this plastic bottle, and hopefully that condensation catches underneath. I've just buried this bottle a little bit in the sand, just so it's all kind of supporting itself. And let's just see if this works. Mucky's just come over and gave me another glass bottle she found on the beach, so maybe we'll do... I know you can do this laying one bottle down, you put another bottle next to each other, so maybe I'll do another one in this fire. We'll make a couple, and then we'll go for an adventure around this island, see if we can pick up some kind of food, bush tucker, who knows. But once these water catchments are made, we can go on an adventure. You've got to be kidding me. I've just been for a walk. I was walking around the island picking up bottles. I found some of this looks like Worcestershire sauce in a bottle. We've got an ABC bottle here. There's a couple of glass bottles washed up. And I just came back and I was like, oh, look at this. This is like fully steaming up. It looks really good. And then
có hơi vào cái chai rồi kìa.
Was looking at it, the bottle smashed. The top of the bottle just snapped off.
Thất bại rồi các bạn.
And
phải làm lại á.
It's really it's not easy out here. But look at that. That was fully working. It's all fogged up. Look at this. Look at the water inside there. That was working like a dream. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. All right, I'm gonna try again. with one of these different bottles. Hopefully we can start a process where it works, but that bottle's obviously just, I don't know, it's a brittle old bottle. I don't know how long these bottles have been on this beach for, so here we go, let's try again. We can't give up. We've got to get water before the sun goes down today. All right, here it is all set up. So glass bottles in the fire, full of salt water. Once that starts boiling, hopefully the steam comes up. It's got nowhere, the steam has absolutely nowhere to go except travel downwards. So what I'm hoping inside here turns into steam, it starts cooling down, it's condensating, comes down, then it's gonna start dripping into this bottle. All right, this is actually working like a dream right now. So this has been boiling for about 10 minutes and you can actually see inside here, this bit of bamboo is dripping water. So I'm not too sure how much we've got in here. It's only been on for like 10 minutes, but you can see a little drip of water on the end of that bit of bamboo there. It's dripping, dripping. It's actually working. So I might make up one or two more. See if we can collect more, but there's 100% that's dripping, which is epic, man. It's actually working. And old love behind me, I think she's got a little bit of bush tucker.
It's only one bar. Big one.
That's epic.
Nữ giỏi chưa? Đi mò ốc lên nướng ăn đó các bạn.
She went all the way out the back there, swam all the way along that line, and she only found one.
But there is many sea urchins.
Is there?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go have a feed on sea urchins, huh?
I think we will have to.
Ví dụ như trừ mà có một bạn nữ mà đi sinh tồn với mình mà với các bạn mà nó sinh tồn nửa tháng hay 1 tháng ở trên đảo vẫn được hay.
Same, I'm dying for a drink. All right, we're leaving base camp. We are going on a mission to go find coconuts and food. We found one little baby coconut just there on the beach. I've got the fishing rod. So luckily for this challenge, I said to Maki, you're allowed to bring 3 things. It was a fishing rod, a mask,
trừ là đi câu cá đó các bạn.
I'm gonna see if I can put this fishing rod to the test, see if we can get a fish. I've only brought one lure, so it's this little minnow. Hopefully we can get something on this minnow, chuck it on the fire. We are making water right now back there at camp, so hopefully we can come back and have a drink because I am thirsty as a dog. You?
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable out here doing this kind of challenges, but it's kind of rewarding at the end of the day when you make water. Even if you just find coconuts, it's just a nice reward. All right, so we've just taken a little bit of an inland track. We're getting absolutely smoked by mosquitoes right now. But here is an edible leaf. This is actually a papaya tree. So sometimes when it gets a little bit bigger, this will have a big papaya fruit on it, but you can boil that leaf up as well. You can eat that leaf. Doesn't taste the best, but that's definitely a food source there. There's another papaya tree there. So somehow there are papayas around here. That'll be lovely to find one. How sick's this jungle? Feels like we're in bloody Jumanji right now. It's epic. All right, we are absolutely struggling to find coconuts. There is one washed up here on the beach. I don't know if he's gonna be any good or not. So we'll give it a red hot crack. Maybe, maybe not. Usually when they're like this, they're not too good, but we'll give it a shot. So hard, man. I just want to drink it.
Can I like hold it somehow for you? You got him.
So close. Jeez.
Cái dừa nhỏ chưa? Cái dừa này giống như tụi mình gọi là trái dừa sim thì phải á, giống như trái dừa sim vậy đó các bạn. Vẫn còn nước, có nước.
Yeah, that's a better way to open it. Alright, so this way that I open this one's a little bit better. You can sometimes, this is what they call the face, it's 3 holes, and if you go knock, you'll get a nice pure little beautiful hole. So look at that liquid in there. Okay. It's not much, but it'll do. Here, you can go first. How good is that to wet your mouth?
That's so delicious.
Here we go. Cheers, doggies. This is going to be good.
Đã quá.
That is really good. I don't want that to end. Look how small it is.
Nụ cười hai chứ.
So good, man. Oh, smell that. Woo! Have a sniff of that thing, would you? That is so off. Smells like a dead dog. There is no way in the world we are drinking or eating this thing. That's generally what happens when they float around in the ocean for too long. They become, whew, they smell like that. All right, we're gonna keep this little fella here because that's got some beautiful white meat inside. And we'll just keep walking around, trying to find some sort of beautiful bush tucker, something more to drink. I don't know, let's keep exploring. We didn't find much and I've got a fish on here.
Vô cá.
I don't even care what this is, it's food.
Được con cá rồi kìa các bạn.
That is food right there. All right, we've got a couple of coconuts, now we've got a fish for the fire. That's
And
killer.
we have the spider Kong I found.
Oh yeah, we've got a spider. Go! All right, I nearly got a hook in my finger, but there is a beautiful little fish. It's some kind of little reef wrasse. That is going straight on the fire. That's going to be well enjoyed. We need to get a couple more of these little bad boys. We actually have a couple more coconuts which we've gathered on our walk, so could be a little afternoon feast, a little bit of an afternoon hydration session, but a couple more of them. That's going to be epic for the fire. Oh!
Cho được thêm câu nữa được kìa, chắc nữa.
I don't know what we've got here, but we've got another fish. Possibly a long tom. Swimming like a long tom. No, it's not a long tom, it's another wrasse. Get him up, get him up. Well, that one's a little bit bigger. There we go, there's another beautiful one of the same fish as before. This one's actually a little bit bigger.
Chắc khu vực đó có cái loại cá này nó sinh sống ở đó.
Oh, we're putting a little bit of a menu together here. This is good. All right, we're returning back to camp after our walk. We've got two beautiful fish to chuck on the grill this afternoon. They're going to be absolutely delicious. Vicious little fish. All right, so this is lucky what I did here. We've made a little bit of a marina wall to save our fire because there is no beaches on this island really. It's pretty much comes up. Jungle enters the ocean. Right now, obviously the tide's coming in. But this little marina that we've built here has saved our fire. We probably should have stayed here to keep stocking that up with wood, but one bottle's good. Look at this, another broken bottle. So that one's obviously cracked in the heat as well. It's so strange, man. That was boiling, it had boiling water in it and now it's broken, so. But the bottle that I'm most interested about is this one. We've got a little bit of salt water in there. Absolutely bugger all.
Không biết được bao nhiêu nước rồi nhỉ? Có nước đâu kìa.
That's not a lot of water at
có
all,
được
but
một
that
xíu.
is fresh drinking water in the bottom of that there. So what I'll probably do now, I'll chuck on a mask, I'm going to jump out there, see if we can get a little bit more food. We're going to start a secondary fire up on the bank a little bit higher. We're going to make a little bamboo wood grill or some kind of a grill, cook these fish, cook that beautiful crustacean which Mucky got. I'll go out there, I'll see if I can get a little bit more food, and we'll both share this little bit of water that we've sourced, have a little bit of a cook up and see where this afternoon takes us. But it's bloody hard work out here, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing goes to plan, ever. We do have two fish, one sea conch and a little bit of fresh water and a few coconuts here, so we're not gonna die, but we're getting through.
Giờ nãy đi lặn dưới biển để tìm hải sản, những cái thứ ăn được quá. Ốc. Nhìn biển trong xanh quá các bạn ơi. Trong veo luôn á. Cái con này là con gì vậy ta? Đây là con nhím biển à? Đây là con nhím biển đúng không ta?
All right, just come back in from that quick little power swim. We got one sea urchin. We got two absolutely beautiful spider conch here. They're going to taste amazing. And Mucky has actually started up the secondary fire, so we've got our cooking fire here. That's epic. There's those other coconuts we found. Couple of spider conch, big sea urchin. We're gonna have one hell of a feed. And that should be one hell of a sunset. That's gonna be a banger. Look at that.
Chiều rồi.
Alright, we've just come into the mozzie forest because what we want is we want a couple of green sticks. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make a little bit of a bush grill, but you need green sticks to do that. So these are perfect. Anything around that size, it's gonna make the perfect bush grill. Probably about 9 to 10 of these sticks, it'll be perfect.
Nghĩa là anh vứt mấy cây tươi để làm cái để nướng cá các bạn.
Just gonna chuck these sticks on. These are green
để cho nó khỏi bị cháy á.
In the water, and the reason that you use the green stick is that it doesn't burn as fast as the fish does. So it's just a quick little grill system. Pretty much make this anywhere in the bush, and it's super effective. So here's those beautiful fish we got.
Nhìn cá tươi, cá ngon quá các bạn.
1, 2.
Cá này mà nướng xong á, mà có một tráng muối ớt xanh á. Trời ơi. Thêm vài lon bia tươi ướp lạnh nữa các bạn ơi. Đúng bài luôn.
What do we got? We got 3 of these, hey?
Yeah, there's one more.
Look at that. That's a monster. That's going to be beautiful to eat. Alright, it's time to put these scrumptious little treats on the fire. So all you do with these bad boys is you just chuck them in the coals, facing upwards. Get them right in there. That's epic. So these fish are probably ready to turn. Oh, look at this. How good is this looking?
Các bạn.
If you guys have been following our adventures around these islands, you would have seen us eating a lot of these spider conch, and that's because they pretty much own the islands around here. They are absolutely everywhere out there, and they are a beautiful eating shellfish. So that's why we keep eating them, we keep cooking them on the fire, because it's one of our favorite. A little bit of that, a little bit of this fish.
Đi chơi mà đi với lại những cái hội nhóm á, hội nhóm bàn á. Đi khoảng 4-5 người mà đi chơi kiểu như thế này thú vị lắm các bạn, vui lắm.
And it is full of these delicious little treats. So this is what you eat. It's a beautiful, it looks like a little bit of snot, it probably looks like a leech to be honest, but it tastes absolutely beautiful. It's like a very creamy, tasty, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Here, get one of these into you. Here we go. Such a nice little treat.
That's really yum.
Like it? They're pretty good.
It's soft and creamy.
Yeah, it's
and
very
really salty.
Very creamy, salty flavour. But that's what it looks like there.
Mình chưa ăn cái này bao giờ luôn á.
Epic little starter. There it is, the little starter, little leeches.
Chắc buộc mà như cái này chắc bổ dưỡng lắm các bạn.
Alright, let's go check on this fish because it's probably actually done. Oh, look at it. It's looking real good. So both of these spider conch are nearly done. I reckon the fish are done
Thế
as
là
well.
nướng cá xong rồi đó, gần xong rồi đó.
Alright, let's dig into this water. Are you ready?
Let's try this.
There is not much, but this little system, it did work. But look,
Chỉ coi thành quả của việc tạo ra nước uống đó các bạn.
Hey, this is what it's all about. I just like to come out here and experiment things, and this was just a pure experiment. Like, I've never seen it done, but it did work. It actually worked. I'm not going to say quite well because this is how much water we got.
Có một xíu nước kia luôn.
That's a fair bit of water though, actually.
Nhưng mà cũng hiệu quả các bạn ơi.
Look at that. That is how much water we generated from the steam out of that. That's one whole entire bottle of salt water. There's a little bit of grit and stuff in there, but I'm happy with that. So there it is. All the water we generated, that's it's actually not one day. It's probably actually about half a day. So if you were here stranded on this island, you could 100% generate enough water doing that if you started 6 or 7, 10 fires, all doing this system. It would work. You would be able to survive on this island. But
bạn nữ này có nụ cười dễ thương quá các bạn ơi.
It's good. It's gonna be good. It's the first real.
Đưa cho bạn nữ thử đọc trước đó. Đưa bạn nữ thử đọc trước.
How's that little sip?
Cũng được.
That's a joke, isn't it? There's not a lot in there, but we did it.
Mà uống nước hết rồi, xíu ăn cá rồi lá gì có nước mà để uống.
It's good, eh?
Phải ăn cá rồi uống nước sao chứ.
I prefer the coconut water.
Yeah, the coconut water. We still have 2 coconuts down here, so we're going to bust them open.
Đúng không các bạn?
This is done.
Cá câu kia.
That's done for
Ăn
sure.
cá rồi uống nước sao chứ sao là uống nước rồi ăn cá.
Alright, both of those are done. And it looks like these fish are done, so it's tucker time.
Xíu ăn cá xong không có nước uống.
Oh man, look at it.
So hungry.
Đang đập vào ốc rồi.
Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be so good. There we go. So look at this. This is the big chunk of meat you get out of these.
Nhìn ngon quá các bạn.
Still steaming. Have a go at that.
Nhìn ngon quá.
Oh, you gotta clean the guts. There is a little bit of guts in these, like everything. It has a claw here. You gotta get rid of this claw thing. But that there is absolutely beautiful eating, and that's actually quite a big one. Right, so here's one of the little fish that we got. Look at this thing. It's still steaming.
Cá kìa.
Beautiful white meat. So
Cá nó mà chấm với lại muối ớt xanh là đúng bài luôn.
Down right now. Here's your fish. Here's a little bit of spider conch. Look at that, you get a fair bit of meat out of them. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good.
This is good, Dad.
Yum? I'm gonna dig into this one. Look at that, cooked to absolute bloody perfection. So, what we're gonna do right now, mate, we're gonna smash this food. We've got still one of these to open, one fish to eat. Share that little bit of fish probably. Drink our coconuts, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back on a boat. We are out of here. So we've just been jumping around a chain of islands. Today is our very, very last day of doing it. We've had a hell time. We wanted to come here and do a proper survival video, like stay for a couple of nights, but unfortunately time got away from us. So we've just done this one day. It's been a fun day, but if you did the methods that we did in this video, you could 100% survive on this island. Like, we made fresh water, we found coconuts, and it was pretty easy to find food. So I think we did mission complete. Good job. Have a look at this banger sunset behind me. You're about to see the very, very last snippet of the sun right now. Look at this. Look at that, there she
Chiều
goes.
tối rồi các bạn. Là cũng như là sinh tồn từ sáng cho tới chiều tối đó.
Alright doggies, that is it from us. Thank you for watching. If you are on one of these islands, you can most definitely get fresh water from salt water using that method. It's not a lot, but it would keep you alive for sure. So that's all we come here for, a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching, much love, and we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.
Ow!
Wow.
What the?
Một
It's like
video
the most psycho fish ever. What the?
sinh tồn thật là thú vị không các bạn? Mà sinh tồn cùng với lại một người phụ nữ nữa như thế này thì còn gì bạn đúng không?
Oh my
Do it.
fucking god, it's so sharp.
Vâng, video sinh tồn rất là bổ ích. Vâng, video cũng đã hết. Các bạn cũng thấy hay và cũng thấy vui thì xin hãy góp ý dưới của mình video của Ninh nha. Mọi sự góp ý của bạn thì Ninh cũng luôn luôn lắng nghe. Nếu các bạn thấy hay thì cho mình một like và một đăng ký để có động lực để làm những video reaction tiếp theo. Xin cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại các bạn.